My name's Adam with OurPetPolicy. I'm here with Logan Miller, the owner, founder, and CEO of OurPetPolicy, and today we're going to be talking about the difference of apartment complexes that have no pets allowed policies versus our all pets allowed policies. So Logan, what are some pros and cons of having a no pets allowed policy?
Well, the no pets allowed, for people that want to keep animals out of their apartments and reduce the amount of damage, that seems pretty logical. However, I think there's a misunderstanding there because, really there's going to be people that sneak in unauthorized pets, and we've seen that could be 10% or more. And there's also going to be assistance animals, which if you have a good way to vet it, like with our pet policy, is typically about 15%. And if you don't, could be 40% or more. So typically, you're seeing between 20 to 50% or more of your units will have animals in a no pet policy unit, even though there is a no pets policy.
Okay, so flipping over to the other side, the owners that allow pets, what are the pros and cons walking through that? Do they see similar numbers or are the numbers different?
Yeah, so there will be more pets when pets are allowed, and a large portion of that will be pets paying a pet deposit and pet fees. And then also when you go to find a new tenant, 75% of tenants own an animal or would like to own an animal and look for those ones that allow pets. And so you have a bigger tenant pool and, can fill that vacancy faster, which turns into more revenue down the road. And then when we look at the pet fees that are collected, typically it's a $200 refundable deposit, a $200 non-refundable deposit or a pet fee, and then a $30 per month pet fee. And so if you do the numbers and you look at, 100 units, let's say you have 100 doors with an allow pets, you're going to get over $50,000 income from that per year. And, your damage will be, you can expect to see a little more damage than if you had a no pets policy, but, that's well more than covered with that $50,000 increase in income from the pets.
Are you seeing that more and more apartment complexes are switching over to pets allowed policies, or do you feel like it's split right across the board? What do you see?
Yeah, it seems like the ones that have no pets policies are smaller companies. Maybe they have 300 or 400 doors or less, and then as they grow and grow, they realize that if they want to consistently fill their apartments and get the maximum revenue, that they do need to switch over to a pet policy. And so really we see that right around that 500 unit, and as they're growing, we haven't had any customers with 1,000 doors or more that have a no pets policy.
Interesting. Well, the things that I kind of take out of this is ultimately the more units that you own, probably you have a pets are allowed policy. The smaller investment properties to where maybe they don't have as much income to fix some of these bad damages caused by pets, they might have a no pets allowed policy. However, in both cases, having a software like our pet policy is very, very good because it helps limit the damage on these units and in some cases increase the value of your property simply by increasing rent by $30 a month. So how does that change in terms of a value proposition? If I'm looking at this, do you look at it as increasing value, or do you kind of look at it as this is the best way to manage pets, or both?
Yeah, and it goes both ways, and it works. If you have a no pets policy, even by using our pet policy, you're going to reduce the fraudulent emotional support animals and service animals that are requested, and you're going to reduce that damage and the possibility for that damage. But then also, if you do go to allowing pets, with that revenue, like we talked about that $50,000, $30,000 or more of that's going to be profit. And when you put that at a cap rate at a 4 or 5%, your property value has gone up significantly.
Which in this market is always a great thing. Well, Logan, thank you for spending some time with me. I'm convinced pets allowed policy is the way I would go, but to each their own. Thank you and have a great day.